Preeminence arises from quite literally being one of the best at what you do.
You really have to be authentic and humble, trustworthy, and finally, you really have to be a forward thinker.
You need to be brave. Everything is changing quickly. You have to continue to learn, continue to take chances, and not look backwards.
One must let go of the status quo. You must strive to be innovative and collaborative. You must grow and develop your current partnerships and continue to look for opportunities.
The thing I love most about my job is actually giving the responsibility and the autonomy for making improvement to the people actually doing the work. We come in and have a conversation about a challenge or a problem and then look to the experts doing the work for the improvement and for the ideas about how we can be better.
Building relationships with the employees, but also with the clients. Anybody can do a service, but people want to work with the people that they enjoy, who they like, and who they trust.
What I love most about what I do in my company is really about developing talent. I love identifying that rising star, somebody who needs additional mentorship or sponsorship, looking for opportunities to give them those challenge projects so that they can really develop their knowledge, skills, and abilities.
But I would tell you the biggest lesson I've ever learned is you have to lead with strength, but don't ever forget to look in the mirror and be transparent.
Be comfortable in my own shoes. And what I mean by that is individuals oftentimes when you take on a leadership role, they tell you you got big shoes to fill, especially if that person before you did a good job. But your vision doesn't become clear until you're comfortable wearing your own shoes and being comfortable being your own self.
Being able to delegate to other people and to be able to delegate to team members who I trust.
No plan survives contact with reality. Don't get lost being in the front lines. Take a moment to absorb your surroundings and you will find a way to create something valuable for those you want to serve.
Never let others define your success. As a third-generation business owner and executive, I was told that 90% of third-generation businesses fail. So although that statistic has sat with me, I never allowed it to hold me back. In fact, it's fueled me to this day.
My greatest leadership lesson learned is it's all going to be okay. That will remove the emotional component and allow me to be strategic in my next best decision.
One of the best ways to overcome obstacles and adversity in business is to take a mental step back and think about the situation from a rational perspective. There's an immense amount of clarity to be gained from simply paying attention to the present moment and thinking through things logically. Being the calmest person in the room is truly a superpower.
This is my favorite story that I remind myself of, and it's Be the Buffalo. Buffalo is the only animal that runs toward the storm. And the reason they run toward the storm is to get through it faster. So for us, whenever we have an issue or a problem or anything that happened, the first thing we say is be the buffalo.
By trying to find a common purpose and a common goal. So rather than focus only on the obstacle, we look at where we want to get to. What are the things that we want to accomplish?
I overcome adversity and obstacles in business by remembering what Nelson Mandela said. He said, I don't lose, I either win or I learn. And when I think about those words, I'm inspired because really every adverse situation, every obstacle is an opportunity to be challenged or learn something.
Is to not get caught up in emotion, to really step back and think about the core issues and then deal with those core issues.
The one thing a tight end must always do is be willing to cast vision, plus grow their own knowledge of where they're taking the company. You can't stay complacent, you can't stay where you are today. You always have to be thinking about where you need to be going for the future.
Let's focus on leadership, not management. You are wasting your own potential if you are managing people, managing crises, or managing anything. You have to be leading people.
Know that you don't always know everything. And self-education and improvement is something that I know every Titan must always be looking to do.
There is no growth in the comfort zone. Envision the future, but stay nimble. Never be afraid to evolve and always be ready to inspire your teams into decisive action through leading by example.
Help others find their voice. You have a vision, it's important to share that vision and allow others to be involved in the innovation and collaboration. It creates a sense of belonging and a sense of pride when that vision is carried out.
A Titan must always give back. We are so blessed to be able to be in the positions we are. We need to be involved in community causes and volunteer our time, talent, and treasure to nonprofit organizations to help them move their causes forward.